Hello guys. So I wanted to make a video about me because once I expect people to hear my channel, I think it's fair to introduce myself properly. So I just want to tell you a little bit about my story and so you know me, and if you wanted me to talk about anything you can ask me, and I will make different videos about that. So I'm from Brazil, born and raised in Brazil, and I I lived there until I was like 21. So my parents got divorced when I was 4. So this is another different video. I did that was a amicable divorce. So I didn't think I had any trauma of it, but now like this year that I start working my childhood, my inner child, I found out a bunch of things that I was holding for it. So I didn't know. So this is something I'm gonna be talking about in a different video. So my parents got divorced when I was 4. Then I had a pretty normal childhood with divorced parents. I would visit my dad every 2 weekends. So I would just stay weekends there once in a while. Um, the teenager years, I did had a long relationship when I was a teenager. So I do have all my dramas for my teenager years that looks like it's raising some of the things back to my mind. Not sure why yet, so I'm working through it. So I do have my teenager years drama. And after I finished high school, I did my first college degree in hotel management. And in hospitality, once you don't speak English in Brazil, you don't find any job. So that's when I decided to come to US, and I came on the au pair program that you babysit for a family or living nanny for a family. And I did move to Wisconsin in that year, and I was taking care of 3 little boys. So they were like, when I got here, they were 3 years old, 2 years old, and the little one born like 2 weeks after I got here. So it was busy. My English was not good at all. It was like I I didn't understand anything. I didn't speak any English, and I used to say like it was so bad that I took like 3 months to understand what's up means, because I was just like, I know I'm supposed to answer like not much, but what does it mean? I asked my host family, and they're laughing at me. But I learned pretty fast in that 1 year. I was pretty fluent, and but I decided to go back home after 1 year of the program. When I got there, it was hard to readapt. It Going back home, people think it's easy and happy, and it's not like that. Because when you get out of home, you grow so much, and it's really hard to go put yourself back into that box, you know? So I had a really hard time going back home. I ended up going for another degree, my bachelor in business management. And I did that degree in the 2 years after I got home. And but I was not happy with there. So I ended up choosing to come back to US. So I applied for a student visa. So that's when I got here, like in 2012, for the second time. And yeah, I moved that time, and I'm here since. So I did came back, and I did my college degree in meeting and events management. After that, I worked a little bit in a hotel, and I bartend, and I did a lot of nannies here and there. In 2014, I met my husband. We got married in 2017. And we had our daughter in 2018, and my son in 2021. My son is a COVID baby. Because, yeah, we were in that year that nobody was doing anything. I got pregnant that year, so I was home most of the day. Uh, then after that year, the COVID, I had a really good year, and I got my mommy makeover because we were done having kids. So I was like, why not? Let me feel good with my body. So I did that. I decided to open a business. That was 2022. And I opened my business called Xylan Events. It was like about July of 2022. And in that same time, I was like going to doctors to try to figure out, like, because I was sleeping too much. And I didn't notice at first, but my mom was here and she did notice. So I started going to the doctors and I started taking stimulants to keep myself awake. And I ended up finding out that I have idiopathic hypersomnia. I did that sleep study thing. It is almost like narcolepsy, but a more rare situation. Idiopathic, there's no known causes for it. So I'll be doing a video on that too because it was like a novel to get that diagnosis. And the treatment was all like really hard to deal with. And in that same time that I got my diagnosis, that's when my cousin committed suicide. So I was dealing with the diagnosis that has no cause, no cure. And then my cousin committed suicide. I was grieving and I had just opened a business and I was just like, I cannot do this. So my business didn't go anywhere. I stopped because I had too much process. And that's when I did go to my dark night of the soul. I was sleeping way more. My stimulant was not working at all. So I was a mess for about a year. I tried everything. I tried everything. Diet, exercise. Like I was trying. I was seeking. I was hoping. I was just like researching, and nothing was fitting. So that's when I met a friend that I did analysis with her, and she was more spiritual. So I started leaning into learning my spiritual life. I got interested, and I reconnect to my religion because my religion is from Brazil and they don't have it here. They don't have a lot. I found one place in Chicago just like last year, so I didn't find anything the whole time that I was here. It calls Umbanda, and but I start studying again, and I really reconnect to that, and I start learning about all the spiritual awakening stuff that goes around here. So that's when I found out that what I had was the dark night of the soul. I was going through the spiritual awakening, and I was having like all my emotions being processed, all my emotions being brought up to light, so I can transmute, process the feel to heal it. So those are things I want to talk about, and how was all the limiting beliefs work, and inner child, the dark night of the soul, the grief, and finding out all those things. I became a Reiki healer too. I'm a Reiki master right now. I do not work with people from outside yet, at least. But I really feel it. I feel the connection. The Reiki energy is really strong for me. So, and yeah, after I go to like all this life, I decided to I decided, I was just like thinking like maybe I should be a coach. And then a lot of information start showing up for me because, when you open yourself to the universe, they just bring you everything you want. So stuff starts showing up. So I study a lot. So that's like why I'm building this channel. I wanted to get people to know me and find a way or a place to start working and being of service. So yeah, that's pretty much my story. Like a fast forward in my story, because I wanted to go into details in some other videos. So yeah, this is just like a big picture of where I've been. And I have like a lot to talk about that I want to talk about. And I have a lot of experience like learning a second language, moving out to a country that you don't speak the language. And I have 4 college degrees. During COVID, I ended up getting another degree. I did like a programming. So I do have a lot of background that I want to talk about. And yeah, that's like about it. If you guys wanted me to talk deeper in anything that you saw here, you just let me know in the comments. I'll do that. Please follow me, and I'll be around, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.